know what I'm saying? Yeah. The fanatic. But we keep it 100, keep it real. That's the only way we know how to be. Talking that sports talk. You know what I'm saying? Straight out of South Carolina. Upstate, A64. Yeah. The FANATTIC. The fanatic where we keep it OG. We talking sports, so I call what.
Welcome into the Fanatic Sports Channel for sports fans by sports fans. It's your man, Coach I.
And I'm the stat guy.
Hey, man, we here for another episode of Start, Bench, and Cut. Last time, it was the stat guy's time. This time, it is my turn. The stat guy is going to have more hard-nosed stats. I mean, I know some of the stats, they might not be exact, but I'm more of the eye test type of guy, man. So before we jump in this, man, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to help the channel reach more people. If you're liking the comment, if you want to see us do, a certain group of players start, bench, cut, and we can do that as well. So before we jump into it, Stat Guy, how you feeling today, man?
Hey, I'm good. Glad to put you on the hot seat today.
Okay.
I think I got a little something for you, a little challenge.
Okay. As we said, man, we get these a little bit in advance, not too much in advance, so that we can have a little knowledge, working knowledge of it. We may do some in the future where we just give it to them on the spot. So, Stat Guy, go ahead and tell them the three people that you gave me.
All right, so I gave you running backs, and I went with kind of a versatile running back room. And so the three for Coach I is going to be Reggie Bush, CJ Spiller, and then throwing it back a little bit, Warwick Dunn.
Ooh.
Tell me what you got going on.
Okay, so we know off jump, a lot of the younger guys, that's the casual football guys and gals, casual football fans may not have gotten to see Warwick Dunn, but fortunately for me, I got to see Warwick Dunn in all of his greatness, and Reggie Bush and CJ Spiller. Honestly, man, if I'm starting a team, I don't think in college, I don't think you can go wrong with any of these guys, just to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, think about what everybody did. I mean, I know people remember the Watsons and the Trevor Lawrences, but CJ Spiller is really who got that 5-star, 5-star recruit rolling, train rolling through Clemson and helped jump it off. He's now the running back coach at Clemson. So if it wasn't for Travis Etienne and all of his ACC records, CJ Spiller might still be, and could be still in some Clemson fans' mind, the best Clemson running back ever. Warwick Dunn, come on, man. Warwick Dunn, I mean, this dude was like that guy on the way to Florida State, helping Florida State win the national championship. And then Reggie Bush. If you haven't seen Reggie Bush highlights, I suggest you Google this dude. You go on YouTube, whatever it is. It's like he was a human joystick. So, and he won the Heisman. I mean,
Allegedly.
We all watched the games. At least I did. I saw him be the best player that year in college football. So, but without further ado, man, the player that I'm going to start, we're going to start with that. The player I'm going to start. The player I'm going to start is Reggie Bush. That's who I'm starting. Reggie Bush, yes. Reggie Bush, if you go back and watch any of his college film, Reggie Bush was almost unstoppable. He's definitely top three, if not, top two, top five, one of the most electrifying players in college football history. Anytime he touched the ball, you thought he was going to take it to the house, whether it was a run play, a punt, a kick, it didn't matter. He could catch out of the backfield, he could run between the tackles, whatever it is. He could push his quarterback into the end zone. I mean, whatever you needed him to do. So that's who I'm starting. So with the last two, Warwick Dunn and CJ Spiller, the guy that's not making the team. Again, I only got, only got two spots, man. Somebody's got to get cut. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. For me, the guy that's getting cut, it's going to be CJ Spiller. CJ Spiller is getting cut for me, even though CJ Spiller was one of the most dynamic kick returners and punt returners sometimes, and just all out. He was more of I don't think of CJ Spiller. I mean, I know Reggie Bush wasn't a bruiser himself, but I think he was better between the tackles than I would say CJ Spiller was. I think CJ Spiller was more of a straight line runner And I like for my running backs, not that he couldn't make a guy miss, but he was more of a straight line runner as compared to the other two. And when I like running backs that can that got some wiggle, man. You know what I'm saying? Now I think C.J. Spiller easily was the fastest of the three, but he's got to go. Leaving Warrick Dunn on the bench. So I'm starting Reggie Bush, and I'm benching Warrick Dunn. So that way, it doesn't matter what you do. If you hurt my number one, I'm still coming at you with that fire.
So you're gonna bench the best kick returner out of the group and the best receiver out of the group.
I cut the bet. You mean I thought so?
Yeah. You cut the best kick returner and the best receiver out of the group. But so you hit me with a hardcore question to end it. Here's my question for you. He shared a backfield with James Davis. What do you think that changes if James Davis shares a backfield with Warrick Dunn or Reggie Bush, and what we would have seen from them to change things around?
Good question, but Reggie Bush had his own version of James Davis. I forget what his name was, but it was more like a thunder and lightning as well. He was really good too. I can't. If USC fans don't give me that much trouble in the comments, let us know who the other running back was. He was really good too. Start with last one of the names start with an L. But he had his own version. Warrick Dunn didn't really have that. I think what helped Warrick Dunn though was that Charlie Ward was such a good runner as well. You know what I'm saying? So you couldn't like come downhill on Warrick Dunn or Charlie Ward just keep the ball. So, I think James Davis did help C.J. Spiller out. He did all that dirty work. I know our good friend Gray, the average Clemson fan on Twitter and in real life, he says James Davis is vastly underrated. Not to take anything away from C.J. Spiller though, but yeah. I mean, if you go back and look, I mean, I glanced at the stats. I mean, you go back and look at the stats, man. I mean, look at all of these backs had yards from scrimmage because they all could catch, they all could rush. And Reggie Bush and C.J. Spiller had more returns, attempts than Warrick Dunn when Warrick Dunn only did it his freshman year. And you had to get on the field somehow. But when you look at their overall, yards from scrimmage, they're all neck and neck. So, hey man, I think I went with the right way. So,
hey, you can't go wrong any way I'd take any of those three right now. Please and thank you.
Please and thank you. That'll do it for this week's Start, Bench, and Cut. Let us know again, man, in the comments. Hey, did I get it right or did I get it absolutely wrong? Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. For the Stat Guy, this is Coach I with the Fan Addict. Go Dogs.
Come rock with me.
Okay.
We got it jumping like it's that valley. I call my dogs out the pound. Let's go eat. Turn on the Fan Addict. Let's have a debate. Who really hold down the Southeast from state to state? What team hungry gonna eat everything up off they plate?